Happy first day of summer! Celebrate with me by learning how to make this delicious egg-free gelato like you would find in a gelateria. I'm Kat, owner of Charmin Chic Baking, and welcome to my channel. We're going to make an egg-free base that you can then add your own flavors and mixings in. We're going to start by combining the milk, cream, sugar, corn syrup, and xanthan gum in a heavy pot. You want to heat this at medium-high until you reach about 70 degrees Fahrenheit and not boiling. The xanthan gum is used to make it a little bit thicker, and the corn syrup will give gelato its stretch. Local gelaterias all use a premix that contains ingredients that give gelato its characteristic stretch and texture. Then they simply add their own flavors, base, purees, and inclusions. In the meantime, combine about 1/4 cup of the milk with the cornstarch and whisk it together. The cornstarch is going to be added as a thickener in place of the egg yolks, which is typically used in either ice cream and some gelatos. Add the cornstarch mixture to the hot cream and continually stir with a whisk until it thickens, about 3 minutes. You don't want to leave this unattended. You need to constantly whisk this, otherwise it may scald at the bottom and you'll end up with some caramelized milk. This is the consistency you want for the mixture. Then remove the pot from the heat and add in your vanilla or other flavors. Since I'm making pistachio gelato, I'm adding just 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract to enhance the pistachio flavor. Almond extract contains a natural chemical called benzaldehyde, which is also present in pistachio and dark cherry flavors, which is why sometimes they all taste similar. Now I'm going to add my pistachio paste or butter. This is pure pistachio butter with no added sugars or oils. If you're using pistachio cream, then you'll need to adjust the amount of sugar at the beginning. I'll also add some chopped pistachios at the end. Mix in your paste or butter until well combined. Then pour the mixture into a bowl to cool down. Then pour the mixture into a bowl to cool down. Finally, cover the mixture with plastic and press a plastic on top to avoid forming a skin as it cools. You'll then need to refrigerate the mixture at least 4 hours preferably overnight before you're using your ice cream machine. If your ice cream machine requires a bowl that needs to be frozen prior, I recommend doing that overnight as well, preferably 24 hours in advance. The next day, pour your mixture into the frozen container and set it to gelato mode. The difference between the gelato and ice cream setting is that gelato churns slower, therefore incorporates less air than ice cream, which results in a denser consistency which doesn't melt as easily. After 7 minutes, you'll see how thick it's gotten already. I'm going to add the chopped pistachios in the last 10 minutes only. I made a little bit of a mess here. It's already looking really delicious though. The cycle is done and look at this consistency, just like you would get at a gelateria. Thick, creamy, and stretchy. I would recommend serving the gelato immediately to enjoy it fresh because once you freeze it, the texture will change and it will be quite firm. The reason is gelato should be served between -6 and -12 Celsius or 10 to 22 Fahrenheit, but our home freezers are set to 0 Fahrenheit or -18 Celsius, which is a lot colder. Therefore, I would plan to start making the gelato 45 minutes before planning to serve. If you do have any extra, these gelato containers are great, and I'll put the link below where to find them. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and have fun making gelato at home. Stay tuned next week for a vegan gelato recipe.